here we go. Hello everyone, my name is Ashley and I'm brand new here to YouTube. My cat is a pain. Okay, let's try that again. Hello everyone, my name is Ashley and I am brand new here to YouTube. Very excited to start making videos for you, and if anyone stumbles across this channel, I hope that they enjoy the content, and I really hope that the things that I'm doing might be of interest to someone out there. And today, my very first video I'm doing is going to be favorites of 2013. It's going to be mostly beauty related, and then we're gonna do a few favorites overall at the end. Okay, so up first, for my favorites of 2013, Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Suede. And these are lip stains. And I have them in 3 different shades. I have them in 50 Couture, 40 Flashing Lights, and 45 Supermodel. I'll just show you what those look like from here. So it's a nice red and sort of a corally pink and then a darker purple. Now I love these lip stains because I find that their color payoff is wonderful. They stay on all day long. I find that you only have to really touch them up maybe once during the day, and the color stays bright and they don't come off on anything. When you're drinking, they don't come off on your cups, they don't come off on, tissues, they don't come off on anything. So they stay, and they're there to stay all day. My second favorite of 2013 is something that I've been using every single day, probably since the beginning of 2011. It's just something that I've used forever and that has stuck with me, and that is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Effect Radiant Glow Concealer. So, sorry, this concealer is, and my shade is 230 Very Fair / Light. So this concealer, I love using this concealer only for like my under eyes because it gives like a glowing effect. It's bright, it adds kind of a little bit of a dewy sort of finish, but it wakes you up like it says that it does. It wakes you up and it covers up any dark circles, it covers up redness, it covers up, the purple that you get under your eyes when you're really tired. And it does a really good job of covering that up, looking natural and brightening your eyes. My second favorites of 2013 are the EOS lip balms that you have, and they just have the twist tops. So you can see. And I have these in 2 colors. I have it in kind of a pinky color and then a red. And I love these. I put them on usually in the morning when I'm getting my face ready. I'm putting my moisturizer on, and I put these on my lips before I put any lip stain or any lipstick or anything like that on, because they help to moisturize and keep your lips healthy and beautiful. So my second favorite is the Sugar Rose Tinted Lip Treatment. So the wonderful thing about this is that it is extremely moisturizing, maybe even more moisturizing than the EOS. I love putting it on, but I only put it on really when I'm using it without, going to put a lipstick over top of it, because it does leave a little bit of a tint. But I find that it's extremely, and it's almost gone, but I find that it's extremely, extremely moisturizing. It's beautiful on your lips, and I've stopped using it for a little bit. I've been using the EOS, but I want to get back into this because this was really nice, and it was really nice on my lips, and I love it. Okay, and then my last favorite for lips is the Body Shop Color Crush. This one is in 320. So it looks just something like this. And I love these lipsticks. These are the most moisturizing lipsticks that I've ever come across. I haven't tried a lot of really high-end lipsticks, but out of the drugstore lipsticks that I have tried, these are the best for moisture and the best for staying on all day. You do need to reapply these like you do with most lipsticks after you eat and stuff like that, but other than that, they are really, really good and moisturizing. Okay, and moving on to eyes. So I have this little guy here. I got him in a trio package, and it came with two different kinds of face primers and then an eye primer. So this is the Tarte Clean Slate 360 degree creaseless 12-hour smoothing eye primer. It just looks like this. And I love this eye primer. This is kind of a late discovery for me. I didn't discover this probably until November, but I have used it almost every day since. I love, love, love how it goes onto your eyes, and it just kind of blends in. It's kind of got a bit of an oily kind of feeling to it when you're blending it in, but then it dries really matte, and I love it. Actually does what it says, like 12-hour smoothing eye primer. It actually stays on for 12 hours, and yeah, it makes your eyeshadows look more bright. It makes your eyeshadows look no creases, and it's just a gorgeous primer. Okay, and then as no surprise probably to anyone, I have to get my Naked palettes in. So here I have Naked 1 and I have Naked 3, the newest Naked, and I am in love with these palettes. I use these palettes every single day. They're gorgeous. So the Naked 1 has had much love. It's kind of dirty and kind of old, but my favorites out of them are Sin and Half Baked. I also use Toasted a lot and Naked a lot. I use Naked kind of like all over my lids, and then I'll use Toasted in the crease, and I think it's gorgeous. And sometimes I even like putting Half Baked on my lips, which is really cool. If you get a dark purple lip color and you put some Half Baked like in the middle, it creates this beautiful effect, almost kind of from the Hunger Games kind of effect. And then my Naked 3 palette I just got, so it's a little bit cleaner and a little bit less used. My favorite so far from them would be Burnout and Factory for sure. I like the darkness in Factory, but it's still got that pink tone that most of them have, but I find that it doesn't have as much brown in it. I love Factory and Liar, and I love them all actually. And I know a lot of people, when this first came out, there was a lot of complaints over how, you know, they want to be able to use the first half of the palette. They would be using the second half of the palette more often. And they didn't know if they would have much use for the first half. But I find that I'm using the first half a lot more in my crease and kind of to highlight. And yeah, I'm getting a lot out of all of the colors. So I love it. Okay. So next for eyes, I have the Falsies Volume Express Flared Out version. I love this mascara. Before I was using, what's the blue one called? I was using the blue one in this line, and I forget what it's called, but I love that one too. And then I recently switched over to this one, and I love this one because it does the same as what the blue one did with really maximum volume and length, but then this one also helps to separate your lashes. When I found that the blue one kind of clumped it together and it was really clumpy and you had to really work to kind of separate the lashes, this one's really nice because the brush is designed to help to flare out, I guess like what it's called, to flare out your lashes and make them all look individual, and that is a good thing. Okay, next on my list, we are going to move into cheeks and face. So the first is, again, another favorite of most people, is NARS Blush. I love this blush. This is the NARS Deep Throat blush, and I bought this about 6 months ago probably, and I have used it every single day. Just great quality, great color, great, you know, it's got enough sparkle in it, and it's, you know, not too much sparkle. It's just, it's beautiful, and I love it. Okay, moving on. So here I have, this is probably going to be really tricky in the camera because it's got mirrors on like all of the sides of it, but here I have the Lise Wadier Pastel Powder Illuminating Beads. Now I got this from their limited edition collection back in the spring, and I was in love with the whole collection. I would have bought it if I wasn't a starving student, but I picked this one because I didn't really have anything like brightening. I didn't have anything that was going to be for highlighting my cheeks or for highlighting my face in any way. So I picked this one up out of the collection, and the top, maybe I'll show a picture of it, but the top just has beautiful like flowers all over top of it, and it's a bit of a mirror. Not really one that you can look in like to use as like a mirror for doing your makeup, but it is really pretty effect. And then on the inside, mine's really messy because it has had a lot of love, but on the inside you can just see that there's pearls in there. Okay, and then last for my beauty favorites, I have this, which is actually something that I made myself, and I can do a quick tutorial for it later if you'd like, but it's really simple to make. What it is a lip scrub. I need to make more again because this one's kind of getting a little old, but it's a lip scrub, and I just put it in a little tin that I got from David's Tea, and I've used all the tea, so I had the empty tin left over. And what it is you take half honey and half sugar, mix it together, and then add, you know, like a little bit of some unscented, unfragranced hand moisturizer. So I use the Aveeno like hand lotion, and then you can use it on your lips at nighttime when you're doing your face, like when you're washing your face and you're toning and everything like that. And yeah, it helps remove dead skin. It's really natural. It is it just makes your lips healthier and happier. Okay, so that is it for my beauty favorites. So I am going to be moving on to some of my everyday life favorites. So I just really have about two, I guess. My first one would be the Bath & Body Works candles. This one here I have is Red Velvet Cupcake, and it's in their winter line, and it smells so good. Like, if you haven't smelled these, you need to go to Bath & Body Works and smell these because they're so good. I like this one. I like how it makes my house smell like I am baking cupcakes, even though I'm not, so that's always a good thing. And then my second favorite is kind of so my second favorite Bath & Body Works candle is called Autumn Snow, and it's from their White Barn collection, so I'm hoping they have it all year round, but I don't think so. I might have to pick up another one because this one is kind of almost gone, as you can see. But I love this one because it's a nice clean fresh scent with a little bit of a floral undertone, and I love florals. They're my favorite. So this one is really nice, and I've been burning this a lot, and I'm saving my red velvet for after this is all gone. Yeah. So then my second favorite, which goes along really well with my candles, is my favorite new David's Tea mug. Now this tea mug is special because one, it's got a diffuser and a lid on it. It's green in the middle. But two, when you put hot water in it, when you're steeping your tea, it changes colors. I'm going to try and show you an example of that too. So, like this. I love it. I love it. I love it. It makes me so happy, and when I drink my tea in it, I'm just the happiest person because it changes colors. And I show all of my friends every time they come. I have to get them tea and put it in this mug because it's awesome. So usually when I'm drinking tea out of that mug, I am drinking one of these two teas. I am in love with fruit teas, so this one has been my favorite all year round. This is empty, so I have another compartment, like another container of it in the cupboard. But this is the Mango Madness white tea from David's Tea, and I love it. It's got big chunks of orange peels, and it's just so nice, and even the tin smells nice still. It's such a nice tea. You should try it. And then second, I have my passion fruit tea from Tazo, which is the Starbucks brand for those who don't know. I picked this up along with a vanilla bean black tea because they had a buy one get one for free sale. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab this tea, and I'll grab the vanilla one too because I like vanilla teas. And I love this tea. I used to get their their iced teas that they had, the iced tea lemonade, and I'd get that with the passion fruit tea, and it was so good. So I like now that I can have this at my house, and it's almost empty as well, so I'm gonna probably have to pick up a new one. Okay, so that concludes my favorites of 2013, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it has given you some ideas of some things that you might want to try out, maybe in 2014. And stay tuned for more videos because I am planning on making a lot of them. So thank you all for being so welcoming, and I am very excited to do more. So I will see you later. Bye.